I welcome the senior leaders from Wells Fargo, Mr. Sidhu Sridhara. Also, we have the leaders from Wells Fargo, Vandana Jha, Chanchal Chawla, Shalini Thadani, Sonali Banerjee, Parul Ghosh, Mohit Gupta, and all the participants who have joined from Wells Fargo. From Nirmaan organization, I welcome Mr. Mayur Patnala, CEO and founder of Nirmaan, Monica Kontam, Anuradha Pulla, and also all the team Nirmaan. We are delighted to have headmasters from 7 schools, that is Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Telangana. I welcome all our dear students and the trainer. I now request Anuradha ma'am, Program CEO of Nirmaan organization, for the opening remarks. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sana. Thank you, Leena Nair and Sidhu ji, Vandana and Sumana, and all senior leadership of Wells Fargo for giving this opportunity to Nirmaan to execute this coding program for the schools in Telangana, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Just I'll give a drawback of this program. The last year we have started this coding program with the support of Women in Technology, a group of Wells Fargo, as a volunteering program. This program was implemented for about 6 months in 4 schools, and about 120 students got benefited, and we got good response from these schools. With the request received from these schools and many, we have started this coding program, Wells Fargo Nirmaan Coding Initiative Program, as a regular academic program this year. In overall 7 schools of Telangana, 4 schools in Hyderabad, 2 schools from Bangalore and 2 schools from Chennai. Overall going to be benefited around 5,000 students. Thank you once again, Wells Fargo leadership.
Distinguished leaders of Wells Fargo, today is a very, very important day for Nirmaan, definitely, because this is one of the program which we are taking very prestigiously, because the impact that this program can create has not just a tangible outcome by the end of this program, but also an intangible, life-changing ability within itself. One more highlight of this program is that this Wells Fargo Nirmaan Coding Initiative program is that, like in for-profit sector where startups are there, where they're bootstrapped and gradually they're gradually they're incubated into larger startups, and likewise in non-profit initiatives, internally within Nirmaan, we say whichever programs started with volunteers' efforts without getting into funding, and gradually we are able to get some funding and sustain the program. Those we call it bootstrapping in social sector. So any program which is incubated through pure volunteering effort is very well, we have seen the success rate is very high. So this particular program now entering into second phase with the kind support of Wells Fargo leadership. So we are very, very thankful. And regarding this particular program objectives of this program, we have charted out 3 major objectives for this program. Number 1, imparting of coding skills to the children. Number 2, definitely the introduction to the emerging technologies, that is future technologies, in a relevant context of their academic levels. So this program is very well grounded and according to their context of academic levels, we are going to introduce the emerging technologies. And then thirdly, very important one, that is we are going to orient them also, the children, on how this particular coding skills going to help them in improving their employability and also entrepreneurship prospects when they enter their employment age. So this is very, very important as we always know, as Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda said, in education is something where character is formed, strength of mind is increased, intellect is expanded, and one can stand on one's own feet. So, in this, we are very about this program. We should say we have co-created this entire program together, and wishing all the success and sincere gratitude to Wells Fargo leadership. The innovation that you support for the non-profits is highly commendable. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We absolutely agree with everything, and we are looking forward to the success of the program as well. And we have the beneficiaries, our dear students, with us who wants to share their excitement level and their views about the entire coding program.
Learn about coding and especially the way teachers start the class. That quiz, actually it will increase our memory power and the coding will increase our logical thinking. Every day I attend the class from the first day of August to till now. This is my favorite class. In this coding class, given me new hope in my future to make a good career. Once again, I like to thank the Nirmaan organization and Wells Fargo company. Thank you.
To Nirmaan organizations for getting the tablets from the support of Wells Fargo to attend the coding classes. I am very happy to learn coding classes. I am very excited to learn more about Scratch Junior and HTML for the first time. Me and my friends are eagerly waiting for the best part of the program, that is to compete with other school students. So thank you all.
Class going to get started. I'm very excited to learn coding. I have attended all the classes to learn more about the computer, and the classes is so interesting. The coding instructors say that we have Scratch program and HTML in syllabus, and I'm so excited to learn this. My ambition is become a software engineer. For this, I need to know more about the computer and coding. So I'm very grateful to each and everyone, those who are initiating coding classes.
And I'm waiting for the day of examination to compete with all selected schools. I will definitely give my best to learn such things. I want to become an IAS officer. Logical reasoning is an important feature. I think with coding I will be able to do that as well. We are thankful for getting tablets from Nirmaan organization supported by Wells Fargo for attending the upcoming coding initiative classes. Thank you.
We request our chief guest and guest of honors to say launch so that we will go ahead and launch.
Okay, please launch. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, we can see a lot of dreams here while this is getting unveiled. Thank you for what you are.
We now have senior leaderships from Wells Fargo to motivate and encourage our students. So I request Vandana Jha, Head Social Impact and Sustainability, Wells Fargo India and Philippines, to have a few words with our students and motivate them.
We'll be working towards it, and we will move on to Sidhu sir for his motivational words. I would like to appreciate everything that Parul and her team did last year in order to make this program so successful that it can be taken up in a program board. So before we go to Sidhu sir, Parul, would you like to say a few words and experiences? Yeah,
thank you. So Abdul Kalam ji said that dreams are not what you see when you are sleeping, but dreams are what don't let you sleep. And last year was something that really took the entire world with surprise, take them to the next level. So we didn't realize how big an impact it would be in our small ways of doing it. It not only empowered us and got us looking inwards and be motivated during the whole lockdown period, but it was a great way of supporting these girls with whatever infrastructure that we had in hand, but it empowered them, and it was so motivating to see what they were doing with the technologies that they had learned, and how empowered they felt by doing small projects which we had taught them. So
Sana, thank you very much for the elaborate, kind introduction. First of all, I would like to thank Vandana, Parul, Sonali and Chanchal from Wells Fargo, and also my heartfelt congratulations to the Nirmaan team, Mr. Mayur and Aruna ma'am. I would like to probably take some time to talk to the students, and I want to tell them my story. I have heard Sunil, Sophia, Kavipriya and Rukaya talk a few minutes ago. When I look back at that particular point in time, was I able to utter a single word of English? I could not think of it. And these young children at the age of 13, not only able to articulate well, but also speak in front of audience. That for me, I need to give this kudos to the entire team. I want to tell you a little bit of my story to say that, studying in public schools is not a hindrance. Let me tell you why I say that, right? All of you, I think, are studying in public schools. I heard this program potentially will impact 5,000 students across public schools. I studied till my 12th grade. I studied in public school. I studied in a medium. I never studied English till, I came to engineering, right? I studied ABCDs at the age of 10 when I started in the 5th grade, right? And I ran from college in the first year of engineering 2 weeks into joining because I could not read English, because I was tired, I was afraid whether I'll be able to read all those subjects in English and write exams. And today I am a senior vice president in Wells Fargo. So all I want to tell you is, studying in public schools those days was not a hindrance, and I don't think it is a hindrance today. With the amount of support each of you get from organizations like Nirmaan, your own parents, access to internet, each of you at least have one. Hesitate to disturb, whether it is on behalf of Nirmaan, also I'm saying that, whether it is Nirmaan team, our Wells Fargo team, our volunteers, our people like me who are not part of the core team, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are here to help you.
I'm excited to learn. I'm willing to do anything to learn. That's half the battle. And then I have always found that when you express your intent, or when you state your desire out loud, the universe kind of connives to bring it together for you. The universe works to make it happen for you. So when the students raise their hand to say, we want to learn how to code, we're interested in STEM subjects, then you will find that there is a support system around you that automatically works to enable that learning and that education. So congratulations to all those who signed up for the program, and a huge thank you to Nirmaan, the administration of the schools, and of course to our wonderful teams within Wells Fargo led by Vandana and the women in tech leaders for bringing all of this together. We kicked this off last year as a small group of people, mostly volunteering efforts, both financially as well as in terms of time. So this year it's nice to see that the program has become bigger and better.
Other industries and other corporates. So we thank you, and we loving to be part of this entire innovation model that you are following as a leader. And definitely we commit to you that 100%, 200% that we will put our best effort to complete this phase 2 also really well, so that we can inspire more and more number of people. And we promise that this is being designed for scale itself. So we will do that. Secondly, Thanks to Sidhu, you have been an alumnus of the public schools, and you have spoken about how well it's possible is what you spoke. So it's possible team will continue to do this, Sidhu, and we are really inspired by what you said, and we will soon meet you again with the results of this program.